Hi guys, welcome back to Car Focus. In today's video we have yet another Mark IV Focus ST. I think this must be ST number 5 or 6 on the channel. And today Matt, who's a follower of the channel, he got in touch with me and asked if I wanted to try his Mark IV here, which is Sabre tuned.
Sabre tuning.
Sabre tuned, yeah. So what I'll do, I'll have a quick chat with Matt. He'll talk us through exactly what's been done to it, because it is quite a lot. And then we will go out and go for a spin. But I really do like these Mark IV STs. I think it's a really good platform. Even in standard form, really good fun cars. And when you've got a bit more power in them, they are just sort of elevated to the next level. So right, Matt, let's start from the beginning of this car. So how long have you had it?
So I bought it, I think it was 6 months old, and immediately took it to Dream Science to be tuned, or bought one of their tuning handsets. Basically brought the car because my son is a massive sort of petrol head and wanted to do something together with him. So yeah, it's just been a bit of a working project for the last sort of 4.5 years.
Okay, so obviously from back in the sort of early Dream Science days to now, where are we kind of sat as it stands right now in terms of power, mods?
So it's currently between 400 and 460 brake horsepower.
Yeah.
It dynoed at 451 horsepower.
Wow.
And then the guy who tuned the car for me, he did further sort of development on the road for a day, which sits between 454, 60 bhp, and between 630, 640 newton meters of torque.
Nice. So some serious figures really for one of these. You say it's probably you think it's possibly the most powerful one in Europe, you were saying?
Well, yeah, because of the mods that are available for this platform, because it's obviously fairly new, there's limited mods available, and to get the power from this, it's got a water meth kit fitted, and we think it's the only one that has that.
Okay.
So we've been able to, or the tuner should have said, been able to bring the power up to that sort of level. So we believe it's probably the most powerful in Europe. It's certainly in the country.
Yeah. So there's been a lot of time spent on this car, a lot of development.
Leighton is Sabre, he's a very, very clever guy, and he does fantastic work.
Yeah.
Massive experience. So I wanted to take the car to somebody that I could trust, and I know that would do a great job on the tune.
It's good that it's all done kind of bespoke to the car, isn't it? Like you say, he's gone out on the road and tweaked bits here and there, as I'm used to kind of off-the-shelf flash maps, so to speak, in the cars I've driven. So I'm really intrigued actually to drive it and to see what it's going to be like on the road, especially with this amount of power through the front wheels. Now it's dry today, but there are a few damp patches about, aren't there? So maybe there'll be a bit of traction lost. But
I think the biggest thing you will notice is the way that he's tuned the engine is, I don't know when you found with the other Mark IVs you've driven, there's a lot of torque very low down in the revs, and it seems to overcome traction. And then when you rev them out, they seem to sort of run out of puff around sort of 5,000, whereas what Leighton tries to do is take it into account sort of mechanical sympathy, stretch the torque out as far as possible to make the car as drivable as possible. So and that's what I enjoy most about the way it's mapped the car. It's very sort of thoughtfully done. Yeah,
because like you say, Sam, you put your foot down and all of a sudden it just chucks it all through the front wheels, doesn't it? And it's a bit overwhelming for the car. So obviously, I'm guessing it's got an upgraded turbo charger.
Yeah, so it's got Sabre Tuning's hybrid turbo on it. So with these engines, the exhaust manifold sort of integrated into the block. So you're very limited. So that's been CNC ported. It's got his custom turbines on there, new ceramic bearing. So hybrid turbo, water meth injection. It's got all the normal stage 2 mods. It's got a Wagner intercooler. Yeah,
that's what I've got in my Mark II actually. They're nice bits of kit, aren't they?
They are. They're very well made, and I think they're basically end game sort of intercooler. So what else has got it? You know, usual sort of things like exhaust intake,
sports cat.
Sports car. It's got full mount tune exhaust with GPF. Mount tune intake. It's got a Turbo Smart wastegate on there.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a very nice looking car, and it does look kind of, other than the wheels, it is pretty much as it come out the factory, isn't it? I know you've got a couple of like spoiler extension on the back there.
Yeah.
But yeah, very nice. Speaking of the wheels, actually, what are these wheels?
Yeah, so Japan Racing SL01s, they weigh 8.9 kilos. From memory, the stock wheels are something like 14, over
wow.
14 kilos.
So that's a nice kind of weight saving on each
Yeah.
corner there, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
They
impressive.
do make a nice difference to the ride and the way it sort of steers.
Yeah. And they've got a good offset on them as well, haven't they? They kind of fill the arches quite nicely.
Yeah, so the offset is slightly wider on the rear, slightly narrower on the front, just to fill the arches and just to, in terms of like how it steers basically. But
Nice.
there's a bit of suspension work on there as well, just to make sure the camber's correct front and rear, just give the car a bit more high-speed stability.
And we've got Pilot Sport 4S tyres as well. Are they 4S or are they 5s? 4S.
4S, yeah.
Yep, brilliant. Obviously road tyre, performance road tyre. And then stock brakes.
Stock brakes, yeah. I don't track the car, so other than not looking as nice as the big sort of brake kits, they're definitely enough for as a road car.
It's hard to justify like the sort of 1,500 plus quid, isn't it, on some bigger brakes when you're not really going to feel the benefit on the road, like you say. It's the same with me, to be honest, with my RS on the road. I'd love to have the Alcons, but it's purely for show.
They look beautiful. And
yeah,
I can see why people
I never
go for them.
I'm never driving it and think, oh my god, I wish I had better brakes. So yeah, I can't really justify it.
Yeah, same here, really.
Yeah, very nice car, mate. I think it's probably time to jump in, see what it's all about, and see exactly how it puts its power down. So yeah, we'll hop in now and we'll go for a spin.
Perfect.
Right guys, here we are inside the Mark 4 ST, the saber-tuned Mark 4. I've been kindly trusted to take the car out on my own for 10 minutes by the owner. I will just like to add, I have been taken out in this prior to me filming this part because he just wanted to show me through the maps and stuff, just so I'm familiar with it. But yeah, this is the first reaction to me driving the car. So basically, you have got you've got three different map settings which are activated through the drive modes in the car. So currently we're in normal mode, which gives us normal damping. So the car has adaptive damping from the factory. Yeah, normal damping and about 350 brake horsepower. Whereas sport and race, you get the full horsepower, so about 450. And in sport, you get the full horsepower with traction control. In race, you get the full horsepower without traction control. So you don't really, well, you get kind of two choices. You can have fast road or track, basically, like a track setup. So what we'll do is I'm going to head to a certain point and I'll keep it in normal mode. And then when we turn around, I'll switch it into race. I think we'll try race. And then we'll see the difference. Because basically, I'm going to get 100 horsepower on tap. So it will be interesting. But yeah, I just love these Mark 4s. I think they're just really sorted cars. And they're kind of like a little bit underrated, really. I mean, you've got an improved Mark 3 Focus R engine up front, a stronger 2.3 EcoBoost. These have been known to be a lot more reliable. You've got a well kind of sorted suspension setup with the adaptive damping, and just a nice interior cabin, a very nice low seating position, and a bit more of a modern take on the previous fast Focuses that we've had down the line. See, I really like these cars. So yeah, this car has got the original dampers. Just to add, there's no upgraded suspension on here other than the kind of camber adjustment that he's had done. So we're just going to be leaving this village shortly, but the car in normal mode here, it just feels completely normal. It just feels totally factory, basically. There's no kind of indication that we've got a shed load of power under my right foot. It's nice and smooth. So we'll come out of Nationals and, like I say, we've got 350 horsepower now, so we'll just see how that feels. Traction is on as well. So I'll go into second gear and I'll just give it a little bit of a squirt. Yeah, picks up nice. But that feels kind of similar to the previous cars that I've driven, the previous tuned cars. So like the Stage 1 Dream Science, I think that was about 330, wasn't it, or something. So yeah, it kind of feels similar to that. So third gear. Yeah, not crazy speed, but nice and progressive. Yeah, feels nice. So just see what it's like in the low down power. So 3000. We're on a stock clutch as well, standard clutch. Just picks up nicely. Bit of chatter there from the wastegate. Yeah, it's still quick. It's still quick at 350. Of course, it's still quick at 350. Probably feels like compared to my Mark II RS, I'd say obviously my Mark II RS is 375, so it does feel a little bit quicker. My Mark II. But yeah, very nice. I think these cars are just a really good option for somebody looking for a fast hot hatch. I think I don't think these should be overlooked. I think you've got to consider one of these, especially if you're into your fast forwards. Much better than the 3-pot, I think. Sounds lovely, that chirp there. Lovely. So yeah, I'm looking forward to switching it up into the crazy map. It's just so progressively strong. Every one of these cars I've driven just feels factory. It feels like factory plus. Just really nice and smooth. And it really helps that this has actually been kind of live mapped out on the road as well. And with it being a standard clutch, Leighton at Sabre has taken that into account with the mapping. So the way it kind of brings the power in it, the way it brings the torque in, it's not too overwhelming for the clutch. So a bit of a left-hander. So we've got an electronic limited slip differential, which does seem to do the job nicely. No real issues pulling around the corner there. We're right, we're near the turnaround point, and in fact, I'm going to go into race now. So we're in it. So, immediately feels quite a bit more urgent, and we've got the pop from the rear, just like you do from factory. And you've got the auto blip there, rev matching as well. So yeah, this feels like it's potentially going to be quite savage. So I'm looking forward to this. Let's spin around in here and see what it's going to be all about. So complete one take video here, guys. No cuts or anything like that. We're just going to see exactly what it feels like. Oh, even in first there, she's like, woohoo, let's go. So we've also got a gauge here which tells you when the MEF is being deployed, which is quite cool. It's nicely integrated here into the pillar, which is a nice little touch. And that only comes into play when you put it in the more aggressive mapping, so the 450. It's not needed with the 350 maps. So second gear. Right, here we go, third gear. Whoa! Wow, that's quite scarily fast. Now this has been the rev range has been extended, well, the rev limit has been extended to go up past 7, so we only got to 6 there. So this had a bit more to give. Whoa! It's a different beast, and it definitely becomes a lot more exciting as well. You can tell it's mapped with a bit of clutch sympathy, because at the bottom of the rev range it's a bit more sedate, and then it really wakes up when you get to kind of, I think it's around 3.5, 4. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, 4,000. Whoa! Whoa, that is quick. quick, man. That is very quick. That is it's too quick for the roads. Yeah, so it's quite nice because if you kind of accelerate flat out from a corner, it gives you a little bit of leeway, and then the power comes in. So it's not like dangerous or anything, but the way this shifts down a back road is what an amazing thing. Whoa. What a weapon. It feels so more precise as well than my Mark II. This is like definitely like a bit of a scalpel. You can really like get on it, and it is a bit of a handful, but it does it with an element of composure as well. Oh, that's good. That is good. Matt, you've got a good car here, mate. You have got a good car here. Woo! Yeah. I mean, it's a proper, like, split personality car. I love the way it's mapped to have less power in normal modes. When you're just cruising around and, you know, you want to have a little squirt to overtake somebody, you've got everything you need there. And then when you want to go into full bonkers mode, stick it in the 450 map, and she is an absolute... Whoa! She's an absolute animal. Oh, man. Yeah. So yeah, I highly recommend this package. I don't know how much it cost him. I don't like to kind of ask people how much they've spent on their cars, but I can't imagine it was that cheap. But if you like the look of this, then yeah, I guess you're going to have to give the guys at Sabre a call and yeah, do some inquiries and look at getting your credit card out, because it's well worth it in my opinion. What a beast. I just love how manageable it is. I just love how, again, just like how OE Plus it feels. It's remarkable. Anyway, guys, that is it. That is it. Just a quick drive. I'd like to thank Matt for trusting me to take the car out on my own. Yeah, it's been a really cool experience. Drop a comment in the comments box below. Let me know what you think about this car. Do you like the Mark IV Focus ST? Have you got one? What have you done to yours? Would you be interested in doing this upgrade yourself? Let me know. Let me know. Let's get chatting. But yeah, guys, as always, that's it from me. Until the next one, take care, and I shall see you soon.